in. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at an investment property we purchased over a year ago. Started a few works on it, but we had to stop. Now we are ready to get the ball on rolling, hoping that we can get this property ready to be tenanted in 3 months time. So Michael is going to talk us through this property. Michael is a property investor who buys houses and then transforms them into HMOs. Now this video is perfect for anybody who is willing to start a HMO business or is just interested in the intricate details on how one is set up. So today we're going to be looking at one of the HMO properties that we purchased a while ago, but we haven't actually had time or funds to be able to refurbish it, strip it, and then kind of put it into what we want. So we've come here today to get the work rolling. We've got the workers in here who have just started, and we're hoping that this can be transformed in the next 3 months. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I'm just going to get Michael to tell us a little bit more about this property, what's been done so far, and what else needs to be done to get it up and tenanted. Okay, so we've got Michael over here. Michael, thank you very much for coming in and talking to us about what's going on in the property.
Yeah.
So could you please just talk us through how much you acquired this property for, when you acquired it, and what are the works that you've actually done already?
Okay, yes, this is a 2-bed house located in Atherstone, Warwickshire. Warwickshire is about 20 minutes on the outskirts of Birmingham. So we bought it for £145,000 and it was marketed as a 2-bed. That's what it is. It's 2-bed, 2 reception rooms. But if you go around the house, you would notice there's a room in the loft that wasn't classified as a room, and there's another separate room on the first floor. So in my opinion, it's a 3-bed, not a 2-bed. So £145,000 was a really good bargain. And right now we've stripped the property to bricks. The plan is to convert it into a 5-bed HMO, what you call multi-let room. We're going to have young professionals living in here. We've targeted just young graduate, people on a graduate scheme. There's a few employers here that we know most of their staff, they like to take on the property. We do it because we do it to a really nice standard in a level where I would love to live in there as well. So once it's converted, each room is going to let for about £550 to £645 per calendar month, and we also manage it ourselves.
Right then, okay, thank you so much for that. Let's just go around and look at every room now, and you can just talk us through what it's going to look like in the end.
Okay, awesome. Let's go. This is going to be the kitchen area. Just right behind us, there's a canopy covering here. We're going a bit outside the house. Just this section, we're putting an ensuite bathroom in here, and one ensuite bathroom is here. We're going to put a little conservatory to cover all the way out here, and from here you'll be able to access the bathroom in the kitchen. Now it's not nice that the bathroom is in the kitchen, but it will all be sealed up. Once this is done, this will be a full wall. It won't even look like a bathroom is in the kitchen because it will be outside the kitchen in a nutshell. And this bathroom is going to be shared just by one room. The room in the front, which I'll show you in a minute, the room in the front would have exclusive access to this bathroom. And then this will be the kitchen sink, just on the wall here. This will be the worktop. There'll be a washing machine here, dishwasher. This what do you call it? The hob, the electric hob will be there. This just worktop. There'll be a socket here to plug your kettle, to plug the cooker, and then to plug the extractor is going to be at the top here. Then here we're going to have what we call an American style fridge, and just, you know, to give everyone access in the house. You see these pipes running down here? This is the pipe for the rad. We're going to put a vertical rad, really nice one. It's got a mirror. It just makes the kitchen look really nice. And obviously you need a rad to warm up your kitchen. Here we're going to put the fuse board. All the electrics, all the wiring for every light switch in the house is going to end up in here, you know, and that's going to be covered up as well. And then I think we've got spotlights, all the lights dropping. You might as well come to the hallway. This will be a hallway. There'll be a door here, obviously. Watch your steps, I don't want you to come in and trip. But this is going to be room 1. If you zoom in at the socket there, right now, the way we bought the house, there's electrics in the house. But what we're going to do, what we're going to do, we've made an application to National Grid. We're going to move the electric meter, and there's a gas meter here as well. We're going to move the gas meter to the front of the house, and the electric meter is going to go in the hallway. I think National Grid charge about I think 2,400 pounds just to move the electric meter, and I think the gas is going to cost about 750 pounds, but it's worth it. I don't want to live in a room with electrics in there, so that's why we're moving it out. So this room is going to have a spotlight in the ceiling, it's going to have a wall light, the bed is going to sit across there, and there will be a nice desk, working desk along there. So that's the thing, and I think there'll be a rod in here as well on this wall. There'll just be a wall rod in here. There'll be about, I think, 4 spotlights, and this is what you call an emergency light. When you're doing a HMO property, there's certain rules and requirements you need to follow, otherwise you won't get a license. So there needs to be an emergency light showing people the exit when they're going out, so that's what that light is for. And then we've got pipes running all over, this is just a dirty pipe, but when you get this stage done very well, it just is so easy once you start covering up. You can see this steel beam here. Literally, we remove this wall, and because the house still needs to be supported by something, so we've got this RS beam. I think it's called a beam, RS beam. It just goes there. All of that is going to be boxed up. If you look behind you, there's another beam just to hold. This is what's holding the house literally, and it's standing in the wall. So all that is going to be covered up. So let's go upstairs. So I'll show you the rest. We're going to be replacing the stairs. I've just been convinced to do that. I think just one more. We've got this cable. This is a TV aerial. We're going to be putting a TV just right here so one can sit down in the kitchen. One more worktop is actually going to go here as well. And we'll put one double socket here. This used to be a chimney breast. We ripped off the chimney breast completely because we're going to put a worktop there, and you'll be able to sit down, eat in the kitchen, watch your TV. This is going to be an actual shower room, and in this shower room you have the shower tray there, toilet seat here, and then hand wash basin here. All this is going to be covered up. This is just the normal wall light in the shower room. We're putting an electric shower in here. So this is the cable for the electric shower. You need to let your electrician know the type of the electric shower you're going to have in, so they know the right level of kilowatts, so they can know the right cable to put in to be able to install the right shower. So that's the bathroom, but this bathroom is going to be shared by this room. When I say this room, this room we're in, and there's another room upstairs. They are going to be sharing this same single bathroom. But in this nice room as well, the bed is going to be across here, and the headboard is just going to be in on the wall. There'll be a drop-down pendant light coming down on the left. Light switch, just as you walk off your bed, you can switch off the light and switch it on just from the side, just like you have in hotel rooms. The rod will be here, and then just if you look behind me, this black cable, it's called a coaxial cable, and that's how I know this cable is for TV points as well. So I've written, you can see some notes I've put for the builder saying, please can you put this cable at 160 centimeters above the ground. Just from experience, I know that this is the right level for the TV. So they're also going to run this to put a socket. Obviously you need to plug your TV to be able to give it power and watch it. So this cable is to put a socket here as well. And then we're going to do like a built-in wardrobe in here. We've got some pipes running to the upstairs toilet, but we're going to make this a little wardrobe just to utilize space in a most efficient way. So this room too, but this is the general concept of all the rooms. Here we're going to put like a desk. There's going to be a double socket here. I don't know if you can zoom in. I've written 45 centimeters. I want them to put a double socket from the floor, and also I'm going to put a wall light, just like a reading desk light. So that's what this cable is for, and this cable is for the sockets that are going to run through the wall. So this is just going to be a nice desk. You can sit down, you know, do your work when you're working from home. And then wardrobe here. Bear in mind, it's just one person that has access to this room. So that's just the general concept. I'll show you the rest of the house, and then we'll be done. So this is room 3. The door, we just open the door through here. go through room 3. You see same concept, just that here the bed is going in that corner. The chimney breast used to be there as well, we removed it. The drop pendant light, double socket just to switch off your light and the light switch, and then this is the center light, and then another cable just to put the light switch. If you follow me here, you'll see this black cable. You should know that by now. This is what you call a coaxial cable. It's a cable you use for the TV point. You're going to put one here, same thing I said, 160 centimeters from the floor, and this wire is just for the double sockets where you're going to plug the kitchen, the TV in. But this room is an ensuite. If you walk in here, this is where the ensuite shower is going to be. Here will be a mixer shower, not an electric shower. If you come in, I just want to show you something. When you're putting a mixer shower, when you see these 2 pipes coming off the wall, it means it's a mixer shower. When it's just one, you see one and a cable, you know it's an electric shower. So you need one pipe running the hot water cold feed, hot feed, and another pipe running the cold water cold feed. I've just learned some of this over some time doing this work. So here 2 lights, center light at the top, hand wash basin just right here. Where we're standing is going to be a shower tray, and then let's look at the final 2 rooms. So this room doesn't have enough space, so we're creating a little storage cupboard underneath the stairs here, and we'll have a door just right here to access the final 2 rooms at the top in the loft. This is room 4. It's a small room. I don't know if to call it a small double or a single. There's just going to be a single bed going across there. Still, even though it's a small room, same concept. We're putting a double socket at the bottom there, another socket by the height there, and then a wall light. So that will be a reading desk. The TV is going to come right behind me. You can see this black cable. I don't know if you remember the coaxial cable, and this is the socket to put the wire for the socket. So the TV will be here. I'm just putting some spotlights, about 1, 2, 3, 4. It gives a nice look in the room. That's why we're doing that. The bed will be sitting right here, and then we'll put just a small wardrobe just leaning on this bathroom door. Now this room doesn't have a shower. They'll be sharing the shower I showed you downstairs. I said was being shared by the other room downstairs. That was room 2. And finally, this will be the largest room in the house. This is room 5. It's a really large room, loads of space. Whoever gets this room will really be happy because there's enough space, lovely views. Put a nice double bed here. The same concept too. We're going to put a switch just by the bedside, socket to plug your phone, and then just if you look back there, same thing. We're going to put a desk here, wall light, double socket above. You can see it's already coming together for here. Double socket here, double socket there, wall light here, and a bit of a desk. And then it also has, this room has its own suite. You can see how large the bathroom is. Same concept. This will be a mixer shower, toilet seat, hand wash basin, and that's it. So hopefully, at the stage we're at right now, this should take about 3 months, you know, to complete, as long as the builders don't disappoint and everybody does what they say they're going to do, and there's enough budget and financing, you know, to facilitate buying the materials and deliveries come on time. Then it could be an exciting journey. So in 3 weeks time, in 3 months time, I believe all of this should be done, everything covered up, plastering, painting, and once it's done, we'll give you another view. The total budget to do this conversion is looking about £80,000. Yes, I know £80,000 is a lot of money, but you borrow that from friends, family, savings, you put that together, and investors that are interested, you pay them a good return. And the good thing is, once this is all done, it's going to be valued at a much higher amount. Hopefully that higher amount will enable me pull out more capital to pay off all the friends, families, investors. So what do you think?
Okay, so yeah, it looks very good. It looks like a lot of work has been done already.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that needs to be done in terms of electricity?
Oh yes, you can see there's wiring all over the house, but there's still bits of area that needs additional wiring. Obviously that's hard to spot, but based on the plan we have, you can tell just some bits, especially in the kitchen downstairs, in the rooms downstairs. They just need to run the wiring and stick in the right areas. Once all the wiring is set, we're going to board everything up and then start plastering and skimming, and that's when the fun bit starts.
Okay, lovely. All right, then, well, that's it for today. We will be back very shortly with more updates on how we're getting on. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Smash. See you in the next video. Smash.